like, first of all, it depends which spouse we represent, right? Because sometimes if it's just a high net worth estate, it's not that much different than any other, except that it ends up taking more time to gather information and create the spreadsheet of assets and debts. Sometimes it takes more time to value the debts because there could be businesses, there could be real estate, there could be business holdings where they're part of a real estate investment trust or something. It takes a while to figure out what's the value of it. So in that respect, it's not that different, and it is uh, better to divide a net positive estate than a net minus. So the high net worth is, in some respects, whenever Jeff Bezos got divorced, I'm sure it was easy for his wife's lawyers to say, "I guarantee I'll get you $1 billion," much rather than have to tell her, "Hey, we're going to be fighting over how much of this debt you're going to have to take."
Right.
But so it really is a question of gathering information and putting a value on everything initially. The dividing of it, if we can't negotiate it, we can go to court, we can get experts, we can do all of that. The majority are resolved by an agreement, but that would be the most important part there. With regard to high wage earners, that depends on whether we're representing the wage earner or the spouse. One of the things that executives have are sometimes they have executive retirement plans that are not ERISA qualified. There's no quadro, and they're often administered through a different part of the company. So if we send a subpoena to HR, we may not get that information. We have to dig a little deeper to find out who administers the executive level plans. And we have to get the plan documents to understand them because they're not subject to ERISA. So they're very different documents. The same with compensation plans. Sometimes I've had to get experts involved just to help me understand the compensation because there's money coming from different places, and some's quarterly, some's monthly, and some is doesn't seem to have as random is the best way to say it. And we're trying to figure out how much does this person make and how often. Uh, so those are some of the things we look at there.